Hi everybody, welcome to my channel and I hope you're doing well. Tonight we have another apartment tour video where I'll be showing you my new place, which to be honest isn't very new anymore because I have been living here for 6 months already. If you have seen my previous New York City apartment tour video, then you know that I have moved from New York and I currently live in the DMV area. So this is the apartment entrance. So when you enter the apartment, the first thing that you see is this living room, which is very, very big, and it's definitely bigger than the apartment that we had in New York. One of the things that made us pick this apartment is the gorgeous windows and the incredible wooden French blinds. We live in a tree-lined street, so we have tons of enormous, beautiful green trees. I don't know if you can hear that, but there are a lot of birds. And it's always so nice to hear the birds and to see all of this green, beautiful shades, the beautiful shadow. The French wooden blinds is something that I really like about this place, and I think that this is one of the most beautiful, unique pieces of the house. They're very old, so some of these are loose or a little bit broken, but this is fine. I think this is part of the magic. And I can close it like this or slightly open if I want to. I think this is gorgeous, especially with the trees behind it. It really creates a gorgeous effect of the lighting, the shadow, the green. I think that time now is approximately 7 p.m. So it's becoming quite dark. One thing, so we have a couple of things that are new here in this apartment. First thing is this gorgeous table. I really like the combination of glass with natural sunlight. I think it really creates beautiful reflection of the light and it can really brighten up the space in a really beautiful way, in my opinion. So this table is new. And then on the table we've put a few vintage pieces of things that we've got, like this gorgeous bottle slash vase. This is our incense. Just a simple candle, lavender scent. It's really good. You know how much I like magazines, especially interior magazines. So I have here quite a collection. And I just like when they're on the coffee table where you can easily browse through and get inspiration for interior design. So these are quite new, I think all of them from the past 2 years. I try to refresh the collection every now and then. And this is just a flower bouquet that I have. I really like lilies. I think it's gorgeous, the combination of the beautiful white and green. Gorgeous. I have here a gorgeous standing lamp. I think I'm gonna turn it on because it's getting a little bit dark. Okay, it's nicer with the lamp on. This lamp is also something new that we've purchased for this space specifically. This space is bigger than our old space, and especially the living room, and we needed additional lighting. We are not big fans of using the big lighting, so we always look for cozier solutions. And I really like this one because it just brings a softer light, and it's very gentle, but also the design is very impressive in my opinion, with like the arch tool. It's gorgeous. And then here on this kind of small corner we have a short bench that we've put a couple of things on top of it just to create depth to that area. And this is one of my favorite plants. This is my baby. I had this one for almost 4 years, and I'm so proud with the way that it grew. I really see that it loves being near the sun and near the window, because ever since I moved it here, it just grew so much. So that's gorgeous. And then another thing that is new is this beautiful terminal sofa that I love so much. First of all, it's very, very cozy. It has a beautiful kind of, it's not white, it's like a warmer white. And I really like this back part that really, really create gorgeous design. And I have this very, very fluffy, beautiful green blanket that my sister got me for my birthday. It's super cozy, and I think it also blends in nicely with the design that we have here, where we have a lot of white colors, but then also the greens with the plant, so I think it goes well. Now, we don't have a television in our space, but we obviously love watching movies. So what we do is we have this foldable screen, and whenever we want to watch a movie, we just remove the pictures from the wall, and then we open the screen and we watch the movie here at a big screen right in front of the sofa. And we have a really good projector. It's amazing, amazing quality. We are so scrappy, honestly, so we just have the projector on a cart with wheels, and we move the projector somewhere over here for it to project right to the screen. And this is the way that we watched movies. Now this area is again a dining area. We have this gorgeous wooden table that we got at a vintage shop in New York. It's very old, it's very damaged, as you can see here. But it cost us only $50 or $100, and it is so gorgeous. I specifically really like those details here. It has like small wheels, but because it is so old, it doesn't really move smooth anymore. But the legs are absolutely amazing in my opinion. You have here all of those beautiful details, and my dream is to basically redo this table into like a do-it-yourself type of project, but I don't have time for this. And then you can open the table right here, and then we have another piece that can go here in the middle, and then you can basically make the table bigger. So this is how the dining area looks like from afar. We have on the left here another lamp that we've thrifted in New York. And this painting here is actually a painting that we've painted approximately 5 months ago. We were inspired by a famous artist that is creating those square within a square within a square type of illusion art that we really like. So we've tried to create something similar. It was very complex. It took us like hours just to do the measures between the different squares and to kind of decide on the colors. We weren't really pleased with the result in the end, but it was a really, really fun project to make. We always like to remind ourselves that it's very important to play with art and with painting, and it's not something that is only saved for the artist. Everybody can do anything if they just put their mind on this. And it's so much fun to play with oil colors and to just think about the different things your mind wants to do, because I believe that our mind is very creative and we should take advantage of this because we are creative huge creatures. So yeah, we ended up not really liking it, but we decided to hang it here anyways, and we might remove it soon. We might try to recreate that, but in the meanwhile it is here. Here we have a lot of books, a lot of books. You probably noticed that we also have some books here in this gorgeous book niche, which we really, really loved also. This is also one of the most beautiful features of the apartment. So this is my shelf. I have here a lot of books that I've read and some that I want to read soon. I have here actually these two that are on my to-read list, but funny enough, I think a lot of you have mentioned that you do not recommend this Goldfinch from Donna Tartt. So you've made an impact on me, and this has officially moved to the bottom of the list for now. So thanks for anyone who shared their thoughts. Here we have a bunch of philosophy books. Some I've read, some I haven't yet. I think there are a lot of Stoicism there, a lot of Plato's books and Plato's dialogues. I have here my plants, beautiful sculptures, and another plant. And this is our record collection. We also have here a really good record player. It's amazing quality, and we are super pleased with this. It also connects to Bluetooth, so you can also just play songs. We have here gorgeous speakers that we also purchased with the record player that are also high quality. There's another one over here. And record collection is mainly jazz. We really love jazz bebop and jazz swing. This is Barry Harris. He's a really phenomenal piano player. And then let me show you maybe a bunch of other records that I have here. Sarah Vaughan. Sarah Vaughan is one of my favorite jazz, I would say swing and bebop singer. She's something else. She had, because she's not living anymore, but she had this beautiful, deep voice. And I don't think a lot of singers have the special gift that Sarah had. Oscar Peterson is also a really great pianist. I really like him specifically. Let's see what else we have here. Charlie Parker. Charlie Parker. He is used to be a very famous sax player. They used to call him the Bird because his music was free, like a bird. Very bebop, hardcore, but incredible music. Bad Pao. Bad Pao is also a legend, a bebop legend. He used to play the piano. His music is very, very, very complex but gorgeous. I think jazz musicians are so genius for being able to improvise this way during a live session. I'm always so amazed with the type of music that they create on the spot with the incredible coordination of the other musicians. Ahmed Jamal is also a favorite of mine. Jazz pianist. And yeah, maybe I can do like another video specifically focusing on the records that we have. Let me know if that's interesting for you. Yeah, and then here we have our Tibetan ball, Palo Santo, very nice cleansed energy at home. We have here a bunch of other we covered the majority of the living room. This card here, I think I showed it to you last time. It has a lot of random stuff that's related to art. Like, yeah, it has a lot of like weird things that I'm using for my videos sometimes. I have here this glitter. This is the price tags that I'm using for my personal shopper video. So I got that at a big package. And I have those sales stickers, which is cute. And then I just put that on the sticker. I love creating the personal shopper type of video. Just a bunch of really random stuff. I think I also wanted to use this for one of my in-person ASMR video, real person ASMR video. I have here this huge brush, which is also very fluffy and fun for real person ASMR or just for clothes. I think we can move forward to the kitchen now. Now, one thing that I really like about this kitchen is the fact that we can seclude the kitchen because we have doors, and also the doors are so gorgeous, very old style. Now when you enter the kitchen, it's a quite of a big kitchen, I would say. So we have the oven here and the stove and a lot of cabin space, microwave. We have 2 windows, one here and one here. So it also means that we have 2 wind direction. We have here some cookbooks. I really love old school cookbooks. Like, look at this one, for example. Let's put it here. The French Chef in Private American Families. So it is very old. I got that at 1922. That's wild. I got that from like a second-hand shop in New York that is specifically for cookbooks. And it has here all the basic things about French cooking. So if you want to make like certain, this is like mashed sweet potatoes or baked sweet potatoes, but also if you want to make like dressing or sauces, it has everything. That's really cool in my opinion. It's a gorgeous book. I've already made a couple of things from here, but I feel like it's a good thing to have in your home. Let's put it back here. And here is my coffee station. I have here my coffee grinder. This is a manual coffee grinder. I specifically love my coffee fresh. So I have here different type of beans. That's the reason why I keep this in separate jars. And I just grind my coffee here, and then I have my French press. So I like my coffee this way. And then this is the other side of the kitchen. I really like the fact that we have a ton of a cabin space. Some things that I always like to keep handy is my black pepper. This is my favorite salt to use. It's I actually just purchased a new package, so I wanted to show you. This is the type of salt that I really like. And I've been researching salt for a lot of time. And this one, first of all, it is so delicious. The texture is very, very natural. It's very kind of sticky, almost like beach sand. And it's a little bit moist, so like almost a little bit wet. But it is so healthy. It's unrefined. It has a lot of minerals, and it's healthy for you, and it's really, really tasty. So I have my very simple salt jar, and I'm using this one. And then also the olive oil. I always like to purchase the big metal jars from Whole Foods because they are cheaper. And then I just transfer the olive here into this glass jar, and I'm able to use really high quality olive oil and just use this reusable jar. And here I have my bar soap. I wash my hand with this, and just some very ordinary stuff. Yeah, and this is how the place looks like at 7 p.m. It's really fun that you can still hear the birds. I hope you enjoyed this tour. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if there is anything specifically that you would like me to show you more. And have a good night.